you're very welcome back to the show. Now, last year, an estimated 150 dogs a week went missing from their homes. We're joined today by viewers, Today Show viewers, who have lost their most amazing dogs. They're desperate, of course, to get them back. We also have Derby Hervey's Nancy Creedon, who's with us as always. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, how are you?
And hi, guys. We'll talk to you all in 1 minute. But Nancy, why would a dog leave home, or why would a dog run away? I suppose there's the other side too that could be stolen.
Yeah, so there is the dogs that are stolen and then occasionally sold on, so they may be in somebody else's home now. But then if the dog gets a scent, or you know, they might see a cat and run off, and then all of a sudden they're lost. They're out there, they're pottering the streets, and unfortunately people will see them and assume that, oh, they're just out for a walk and that it's fine, so they're not getting picked up. So very much there's a lot of dogs out there walking the streets today that are actually missing from a loved home and need to get home.
Or the other side of it is if they've been picked up by a rescue, they could be in a rescue or even in a pound. So that's what we're hoping today, if you're watching this show, that we're going to help these owners and maybe some other people out there find their dogs. Okay, let us begin. This is Jodie.
Hi.
And Luke, her son. Hi, how are you? And this is their beautiful dog, Junior. Is he a Labradoodle?
Yeah.
He's
what 2.5.
2.5.
2.5.
Tell us what... Oh, he's a golden one, Luke, is it?
He's a golden doodle.
A golden doodle. Oh, God, yes, he's a golden doodle.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened.
I usual put him out the back, and we've got a lot of land around the house, and I fed him, and he'd usually go for a run around, and he didn't come back.
Yeah. When was this?
The 29th of February.
Okay.
In Lizarda.
And you haven't seen him since?
No.
Okay. No sightings, nothing?
Nothing.
There's been a couple of recent sightings though
So
of Junior.
Yeah, last night and today.
In Charleville, was it?
Charleville last night.
Yeah.
No, Doneraile last night, and then Charleville this
today.
morning.
So if anyone has spotted him or have seen him, they need to, if they find the dog, hold on to the dog. And then get onto your local pound, your Garda station, or on Facebook.
Yeah, because all of our owners here today, they all have Facebook pages for their dogs, but we also have this on our Facebook page, RTÉs Today, so you can get in touch with us and we'll get in touch with Nancy and we'll get it. Okay, the next owner we have here, the next dog is Naz, and the owner, David Duffy. Hiya, David, how are you?
How are you? Yeah.
Naz is a beautiful husky.
He's gorgeous, yeah. He's a 9-year-old Samoyed. We lost him 7 weeks ago.
Right, what happened?
He went missing in local woods up in Delgany and Wicklow.
Oh, right, so you're out with him?
Yeah, he got a scent or something like that. It was a very stormy day, so disorientated, we think. And about a day later, he was seen in Delgany and Wicklow, and then we had 1 or 2 other sightings, very local, Newcastle and Wicklow. But since then, he's just disappeared as such.
He must be a loved family pet, though, 9 years.
He's part of the family completely. He's one of the kids and everything.
Oh, look, is there just
distraught.
footage we have there? Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's our kids now. That was
And
his
your
last
kids.
meal, last breakfast with us.
Oh, God, depression. You see, people don't realise, and I do because I love animals, and Nancy, like yourself, and like all of us here, is that they really are a part of your family, especially the longer you have them. And, you know, the next person we're going to talk about here now is Conall. And Conall brought his dog, Kushla, all the way back from the States. Isn't that right?
I did.
Tell us about Kushla.
Kushla was born in California, and I moved back here about 4 years ago. And I brought him with me on the plane.
Yeah.
He's a great dog, super dog. And he would go out to the bathroom and at night and come back, right back in. And he just disappeared. And
did you let him out to go to the bathroom?
I let him out and knocked on the window as I usually do, and he'd come right back to me. And I haven't seen him since. And it's
when is that date?
February 4th at 11 o'clock at night.
Where?
So, in Ravensdale, Dundalk.
Ravensdale, Dundalk. And what is he? He's a lovely breed.
He's a Labradoodle. He's a brown Labradoodle. He's a first-generation Labradoodle, so he's more of a hound than he is a Labradoodle as such. But he's a wonderful dog.
And do you think, because of that maybe he got a scent somewhere, he got drawn away, or have you any
The fact that I
indication?
haven't seen him is amazing to me because he's a huge dog, and you know, people know him around the neighbourhood. I live in a rural area, and he would have been seen. And the fact that he wasn't leads me to believe that he was stolen. And I just ask people if they do see him in a neighbour's yard, please
or if
contact.
somebody is trying to sell him, because these things can happen too. That's the reality, can't it, Nancy?
Or if you have recently purchased a dog, thinking that it was an adult dog and it's going to be a great addition to the family, and you might be sitting here looking at the TV show and thinking, hang on a second, that might be my dog, or it might be my neighbour's new dog. Even if you have the dog and it's part of your family now, I think everybody here just wants to know their dogs are okay.
Great.
Do you know?
Now, he may not look like this as he does now after being out for 4 weeks, but anything that looks familiar, look at my website on Facebook.
We have it on ours too.
And you have it on yours. and please help me get him home.
I know, a part of the family again.
Thank you.
Dennis is, I know, it's terrible. Now, Dennis has lost Tip. Tell us about Tip.
Yeah, Tip, he'd been, well, he will be, hopefully, 3 in May.
Yeah.
And again, with his brother, I would leave them out every night. But this particular night, they went out and they scampered, and I found them twice, but they wouldn't come back. The sad thing is that the next day, his brother is back, but he was found by a lady in Mahon outside Duke's coffee shop near
Cork,
the Maher private clinic. She got a guy to hold him in his arms. She took a photograph
This
of him.
photo we see, yes.
Yeah, she put it on the Munster Lost and Dogs found site, but sadly she was apparently going to work and she let the dog go, and he has never been seen since, despite literally thousands of Facebook shares, etc. So from the day this lad was holding him, he's never been seen since.
Again, he could be in somebody's house. Somebody could be taking him, trying to help him and save him and all that. Well, listen, thank you all for coming in. As we said earlier on, you all have Facebook pages for all those dogs. We are going to put all these dogs on their own Facebook page, and we're really hoping, because our viewers are fantastic, and we found a lot of things for people over the time now, Nancy, and we're hoping we can do that. But also one thing, Nancy, microchipping is so important.
Yes. So most dogs out there now, legally, they all have to be microchipped. So most people have their dogs chipped, but the problem is a lot of dogs don't have the chips registered. So it's really important that if your dog's microchipped, you go to the vet will scan the dog and make sure then the chip is registered to you so that your dog can come home if they're found.
Okay. All the dogs here are registered apart from Jodie's, apart from your dog. So any of the dogs you find, bring them to the vet and they will microchip them and they're all registered. So that will save a lot. Thanks very much. Thank you so much for coming in. You know, it's heartbreaking. We're really hoping we're going to find all of your dogs for you.
Exactly. And even if someone knows where they are, even if the dog is now in a happy family home, just let these owners know that they're okay.
Yeah, great.